Hey everybody, welcome to Glamsquad's orientation. My name is Adam and I am the VP of Operations at Glamsquad. We're so happy that you reached this milestone and we can't wait to see you on the other side. I'm joined by Cam today and we'll both be taking you through the orientation deck together.
Welcome to Glamsquad orientation. We're going to review some information that you already learned from your coursework and cover some that may be new to you. Most importantly, you will leave orientation feeling confident and ready to start taking Glamsquad appointments. Here at Glamsquad, we are deeply committed to cultivating a supportive, enriching, and empowering community, not only for our clients, but for all of our beauty professionals supporting Glamsquad's 6 markets. The beauty of being a beauty professional on the Glamsquad network is that we give you the freedom and the flexibility to focus on your craft and your amazing artistry. You no longer need to worry about all of the marketing and administrative duties that go into being an independent contractor. All you need to do is show up, do what you do best, and we'll take care of the rest. You will be joining me and some of my colleagues throughout this orientation as we go over everything you need to know in order to start taking appointments, how to create a schedule, how to use the app, how to get paid, and how to access other various resources available to you in effort to set you up for success day in and day out. Our goal is to provide you with the information and resources you need to do your job as independently as possible. By the time we are done here, you will be able to open your schedule, receive appointments, and start providing clients with Glamsquad's best-in-class experience. So without further ado, let's jump in. First, let's talk business, membership services agreement, and personal liability. During your onboarding process, you signed a membership services agreement, MSA for short. This is an agreement that defines the relationship between you as an independent contractor and Glamsquad as the booking platform. Keep in mind that as an independent contractor, you are not eligible for workers' compensation. Because your health and safety should be your highest priority, we recommend you secure insurance for yourself as a precaution. This insurance will protect you from anything that could potentially happen to you working as a beauty professional, such as theft, damage, loss, or personal injury. For more information about MSA and personal liability insurance, please search Membership Services Agreement in the portal of your GS Pro app. We will go over exactly what the portal is shortly. The in-home experience. To foster a great client experience, you must be reliable. A client's experience begins with when and how you arrive. Your role as a beauty professional and Glamsquad ambassador should shine in every appointment. After you've introduced yourself to your client and worked with them to identify and create a space where you can set up. It goes without saying that during the appointment, you should remain professional at all times, even in trying circumstances. During the in-home experience, be sure to be careful and aware of your working space. For example, always use placemats on any surface for your brushes, products, and especially hot tools. Be careful to not roll your suitcase over the floor, but rather pick it up once you are inside of the house. Also, it is always a good rule of thumb to ask your client if they would like you to remove your shoes. Another thing to take into account during the in-home experience is your surroundings. Comment on home items only as a connection point, be kind to children and pets, and never take pictures, even if the client is out of the room. Once you've completed your service, you can ask the client if they'd be willing to have their picture taken for your professional accounts. Just be understanding if they politely decline. You can always find this information in the portal by searching the in-home experience. Attire and kit. Ask yourself, is my kit photo ready? Many clients like to take pictures of their experience to post on social media. So please keep in mind that a sanitized, clean, and organized kit is of utmost importance. All Black attire signals you as a professional in the beauty industry. Please remember that to the client, your appearance is the first impression of the service you're about to provide. Wear your best comfortable all Black and don't forget comfortable shoes. You're going to be on your feet for a while. Keep in mind that clients frequently comment on reliability, personal appearance, and choice of fragrance more often than you may realize. Remember, as a beauty professional, your authenticity will shine in every appointment, but also remember to be professional. Safety and sanitation. Clients can request through the app or the web a COVID-19 vaccinated beauty professional, and we wanted to thank you for sharing your vaccination status with us. To ensure we maintain appropriate COVID-19 safety and sanitation standards, it is required that both you and the client arrive to the appointment wearing a face mask and follow the appropriate safety and sanitation guidelines you reviewed during your onboarding process. Here are some key things to remember. Wear a mask when arriving and entering your appointment. Sanitize surfaces, tools, and products before and after your appointment. Follow barbicide COVID-19 protocols to ensure a thorough sanitation of your tools. Resource and communication. One of the things we value the most here at Glamsquad is communication. We want you to feel connected to us and us to you. Over the years, we have developed resources that support your journey with Glamsquad and answer your most frequently asked questions. Here we will go over your go-to resource and forms of communication: the Beauty Pro portal, client experience, and the market team. The Beauty Professional portal. The Beauty Professional portal, or the BP portal as we call it, has all of the info that you may need to reference at a later date. You can consider the portal to be your Google for Glamsquad. The portal, as we call it, is your absolute best source of information for anything Glamsquad and is available 24/7 in your GS Pro app. Some of the most frequently searched for topics include downloading the GS Pro app, FAQs, payment FAQs, zones, news, and updates. If you need to find anything, you can simply search anything in the search bar or use the Squad Assistant chat box to find answers to any and all questions. We suggest you spend some time and get familiar with this site as you may reference it often. The Beauty Pro portal is accessible to only you as a Glamsquad Beauty Pro professional. An easy way to remember the link is you're a beauty pro at Glamsquad, beautypro.glamsquad.com. The client experience team. The text number on the screen gets you in contact with our client experience team, also known as CE. CE will be your go-to for any matter directly related to any appointment you may have. This team is the link between you and the client as they handle inquiries from both clients and beauty pros in all of our markets. With that being said, while this is real-time communication, please expect up to 5 minutes for a response during CE's hours of 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hours may be subject to change. CE handles a high volume of inquiries in order of importance and will get back to you as soon as they can. Please make sure to respond to CE if they text you, especially if your book is open. It is extremely important to be communicative with CE if your book is open, even if as a brief text during and in between appointments. Take a moment to enter this number in your phone. You can also reach CE from the profile section in your GS Pro app. Market team emails. Each market has its own market team as seen on the screen. Should you not find the answers to your questions on the portal, or if you have any other questions, you can absolutely shoot your market team an email. For example, the New York City's market team email is nycbeautypro@glamsquad.com. Please be patient when emailing your market team. You should receive a response within 48 hours. Our team will respond by priority level and are working hard to get to each inquiry. How it works. As you know, Glamsquad is an on-demand and app-based service, meaning that a client should be able to book, connect with a beauty pro, and pay for an appointment entirely within the Glamsquad app and without any intervention from a live person. In order to do this, we have developed two proprietary apps. One, an app for our clients to book, and two, an app for our pros to receive bookings. On the screen, you will see exactly how the matching flows. The Glamsquad client app. It is important you understand how the client app also works in the case a client has any questions during an appointment. This app is available to the public and can be found in the App Store. A client will download the app and create an account. The client will then select their location, their preferred service or services, and a date and time for those services. Please note that a client can book services within 2 hours of the start time or up to 90 days ahead of time. The app will then book the first available beauty pro who provides the requested service, is in the correct zone, and who is open and available at that time. The booking algorithm will take into account and prioritize beauty professionals who are open, available, who provide the booked service, who have an on-time track record, and who have great client reviews. Please note that 90% of appointments are booked this way, through the app, using the algorithm, and without manual intervention. The other 10% would be a client requesting a specific beauty pro or other scenarios as Glamsquad may see fit. Navigating the GS Pro app. Right now, we are going to download the GS Pro app. You should have received an email with a link to download the app. You will log in using your email address that you provided, and your password will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will be able to reset your password in the profile section of your app. This app is where you will find all of the information you need. The GS Pro app is not available to the public. It is our proprietary app created solely to serve our beauty professionals. In this app, you will be able to open and close your books, receive bookings, see all of your upcoming bookings, access the BP portal, access and edit your payment details and summaries, as well as your profile information. You can always find the link to download or re-download the GS Pro app on Glamsquad's Beauty Pro portal. The 5 main sections that you will be able to see in your GS Pro app are the calendar, location, your beauty professional portal, your pay summary, and your profile. For Apple users, once you have pressed the link to download, you will be prompted to trust the app on your phone. You will most likely receive a pop-up notification. Go into your settings, the device management section. You should be able to see Glamsquad listed. Click Glamsquad and trust the device. Your app should be ready to use. For Android users, you should be able to simply download the app by entering the link in your browser, and it should be able to download automatically. If you ever need to download this again, you should be able to find the download link by going to the portal online. Calendar view. The first and one of the most important sections in your app is your calendar view, the first icon from the left. We will go over what you will see and how to manage your schedule. When first looking at your schedule, you will see a closed book sign and a button that says Open My Books. The highlighted purple circle that you will see at the top is the day you are viewing. The current day is your default view, and you can scroll and click on any other day to switch and open your schedule. In this section, you will be able to see your open hours for the day, as well as your appointments and the exact services booked for each appointment. Appointment details. Next, let's discuss the icon second from the left. This is your appointment details. You will be able to see any details regarding your appointment. You will also be able to contact the client up to 1 hour prior to the appointment beginning, see if you are working with another beauty pro, and see any inspo pics or special requests that the client has entered in the notes of this section. It is always a good idea to review your client notes prior to your appointment. The Beauty Professional Portal. The middle icon is the letter I for information with a little circle around it. By tapping on this center icon, you're led into the Beauty Pro portal. We also call it the Google for Glamsquad. If you have any questions, this is your go-to resource. There is a search bar and a chat box called the Squad Assistant that will help you find whatever you are looking for. Reminder, you can still access the Beauty Pro portal from a web browser via beautypro.glamsquad.com. Pay summary. The $ icon, third from the right, is where you will find all of your weekly payment summaries broken down by day and service. It is a good idea to get into the habit of checking your summary each week. You also have the ability to email yourself the summary by clicking on the purple button on the bottom. While rare, if there is an issue, you can fill out a form to help you correct it. You will find the form in the profile section of your app. Your profile. Now, last but not least, the last icon all the way to the right is your profile. In this section, you will find any administrative help you may need, updating personal information, forms, payment, and more. In this section, you will see your personal information right at the top. If you ever need to update your name, phone number, or email, you will need to fill out a form located on the portal. You can find this form by searching Update Information in the search bar. You will also be able to set up your payment. To ensure that you receive your weekly payments, set up your Stripe payment details using the Edit Payment Details button. Reminder, if your payment details change, such as an expired debit card, please update them ahead of time to limit any pause in your weekly payments. Now, last but not least, the icon all the way to your right is your profile. In this section, you will find any administrative help you may need, updating personal information, forms, payment, and more. First, updating personal information. In this section, you will see your personal information right at the top. If you ever need to update your name, phone number, or email, you will need to fill out a form located on the portal. You can find this form by searching Update Information in the search bar. Second, payments and Stripe. To ensure that you receive your weekly payments, set up your Stripe payment details using the Edit Payment Details button. Reminder, if your payment details change, such as an expired debit card, please update them ahead of time to limit any pause in your weekly payments. Scheduling. You will be able to set and adjust what we call a regular schedule. A regular schedule is a recurring schedule. This means if you set your schedule for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it will automatically repeat every single week until you remove it. Next is navigation. You can set the navigation app that you want to use using your GS Pro app in this section. Any navigation app you already have downloaded will appear here, whether it is Waze, Google Maps, or Apple Maps. In this section, you're also able to submit a payment correction. While rare, if you spot any inconsistencies, you will find the payment correction form here. For example, if you completed an add-on service and do not see it listed in your payment summaries, you will use this form. You are also able to contact CE in this section. You can find the bubble at the top right corner of your screen. Last but not least, you are able to reset your password in this section at the bottom of the screen. Managing your schedule. Effectively managing your schedule will be the single most important thing you can do to be successful with Glamsquad. In this section, we will go over tips to help ensure your success. Schedule color codes. Here is a quick key you will need to reference when looking at your schedule. You will notice once you begin to open your books and receiving appointments that certain days are color coded. These color codes mean different things about the status of your appointments. Gray is representative of today's date if you have not selected it. Purple identifies the day that you have selected and are currently viewing. Red identifies an appointment is on your books and an accept or deny action is pending. Light green identifies days with accepted appointments. Light pink identifies days when your book is open and you have no appointments and no pending accept or deny action items. No color means these are days that you have your books closed or days in the past. You can always reference this key in the portal by searching accept, deny. Color codes in action. This screen shows the daily calendar view of a beauty professional who is open and available from the 12th to the 18th, as indicated by the light pink and red. The Beauty Pro is viewing the 13th as indicated by the purple color and has received at least one appointment that requires an accept or deny action on this day. The Beauty Pro also has a pending accept or deny action item on the 15th as indicated by the red color. Regular schedule versus day-to-day schedule. Now, the basics of how to open and close your books. There are two types of schedules you can set up. Regular, or a recurring schedule, or a day-by-day schedule. Setting up a regular schedule is setting up a recurring schedule. This means if you set your schedule for Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it will automatically repeat every single week until you remove it. You can make individual adjustments to the calendar view of your GS Pro app. Day by day is just that, setting your schedule day by day. You are able to customize your schedule as you see fit on a daily basis. You will set this type of schedule up in the calendar icon of the app. Opening and closing. Now that you know the different types of schedules you can keep, let's go over the steps to actually open or close them. Go to the calendar icon at the bottom of the screen. If your schedule for the day is closed, you will see the image on the left. And then you can click Open My Books. If your schedule is open at all for the day, you will see the image on the right. The highlighted day at the top is the day that you are viewing. You can choose any day of the week to open or close. If you want to see a monthly view, click the icon on the top right-hand corner. If and when your schedule is open, you will see a horizontal red line, which indicates the current time. The shaded area indicates either time that has passed or blocks in your schedule where you are not open. The plain white black background shows the times your books are open and ready to receive appointments, even up to 120 minutes before the start time. Opening and closing. Once you click Open My Book, simply select the time you would like to start, and on the next screen, select the time you will want to close. If you are open at 7 a.m., you can get booked at 7 a.m. in any of your zones. Please note, the time you would like to close signifies the end of your last appointment. For example, if you close at 9 p.m., the last appointment you can receive for the day is starting at 8 p.m. Adding blocks. Once your schedule is open, your calendar will look like this. The shaded area is the time that you are blocked or closed. You will not be able to receive appointments during this time. Note that you are viewing Sunday, October 31st, as highlighted by the purple circle. Your book is open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. as listed above the calendar. You can edit times by clicking on the drop-down menu arrows to the right of the date. To the immediate right of that, you can see where to click if you would like to add blocks to your schedule. Your block added here is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Importance of schedule management. While schedule flexibility is a benefit of being a beauty professional on the Glamsquad network, there are important things to know to effectively safeguard both your experience and the client's experience. Your availability is your responsibility. Keep in mind appointments can be booked from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and that these times are subject to change. You will be notified if updated. Be sure to double and triple check what days and times your schedule is open or closed. You can receive an appointment up to 2 hours before the start time in all markets. If you do not want to be booked, close your schedule ahead of time. Canceling an appointment, requesting that it be moved or modified on under 24 hours notice is considered a late cancellation. Late cancellations are a violation of your signed membership services agreement. Schedule management tips. After 10 p.m. every evening, you will not receive a booking that starts before 9 a.m. the next day. Your first booking can be in any of the zones you service. Appointments can be modified by the client up to 4 hours before an appointment start time. If a client cancels an appointment on under 90 minutes, you will be paid for the appointment. without gratuity. If you make edits to your regular schedule, those edits will override any existing blocks and close dates. To reinstate those blocks and close dates, you will need to enter them again after saving your edited regular schedule. For more schedule management tips, search schedule management in the portal of your GS Pro app. GS Pro app features. Now here are some cool GS Pro app features that will make your experience with Glamsquad and your clients just that much easier. Client communication. One of our beauty pros' favorite features is client communication. You and your client can now communicate with each other directly via text or a call through a scrambled number up to 60 minutes before an appointment's scheduled start time. Your client may text or call you with updated information regarding their location, their schedule status, or to inquire about your location. Here are two examples when this may be a useful tool for you. 1. If you arrive to your appointment and realize there isn't an apartment number specified, you can call or text your client asking for a direction to go in. Or 2, if you arrive to your client's door and no one answers, you can call or text the client and inform them you have arrived. Note, if your client reaches out to you to reschedule or modify their appointment, ask that they contact Glamsquad and then notify CE immediately of your client's request. Accept, deny. Another great feature is called accept, deny. Anytime your schedule is open, you can be assigned an appointment from the app. Because your schedule was open at that time, you are responsible for this booking. Once you're in your GS Pro app, you will be able to accept or deny this appointment. If you accept an appointment, there is no action left to take. If for some reason you do not want this appointment, you will click deny, and the app will check for availability. If we have coverage, the app will let you know, and the appointment will be moved to another available beauty pro, and no further action is required from you. If there is no coverage, you will receive a notification that we are not able to cover the appointment, and then you will be required to take this appointment. Please note that appointments booked same day cannot be denied. If you do not want to be booked same day, please close your books. Also keep in mind that sometimes your screen may need some refreshing if you have denied or accepted an appointment. Processing an add-on. There are 3 different ways to modify an appointment to include an add-on service. In the client's Glamsquad app, in your GS Pro app, and through the CE team. Add-on services may include eye masks, extensions, lashes, shellac, or spa services. The best way to modify an appointment is for the client to update via Glamsquad client app, but you can also do it in the GS Pro app. It is important that the add-on be applied during the service and that the client should be fully aware of the price before you confirm the add-on. Always confirm pricing with the client before making the add-on adjustment. Please note that you will only be able to add on a service if you have the time available on your books. If you're a client and you are not able to make the adjustment, please contact CE. For more information on add-on services, including a 15-minute add-on, please visit the portal in your GS Pro app and search add-on. Zones. After orientation, you will be able to choose your zones using a form sent to you directly via email and text. Your zones will be the territory you will cover in your market. Each market has various zones. Keep in mind that the more zones you are opted into, the higher the chances are of you being booked. However, you can be booked in any zone you are opted into as your first appointment of the day, and you may be booked in any other zone right after. That being said, it is important to keep travel time and distance in mind when choosing zones. If you would like to change your zones in your market or move or visit a different market, you are able to update your zones by filling out a form found in the portal. Type in zones in the search bar for more information. Parking and transportation. Glamsquad leaves transportation up to you. We do not cover parking fees, street meters, or paid lots. Because of this, we recommend that you find free parking whenever possible. For hotel bookings and driving markets, you may charge hotel valet fees to the client's room, only if no reasonable alternatives are available and if the client agrees. Keep in mind that when clients book at hotels, they are presented with a notification informing them if valet fees have been charged to their room. Please note that this policy only applies to hotel valet fees. Getting paid. Let's talk about money. We are going to review Glamsquad's service pricing, your commission breakdown, and how you will be paid. Service pricing. Pricing varies by service and market. It is important for you to be familiar with the prices of the services you are offering. On the screen, you will see our service pricing, but you can always access this information on the Glamsquad client app or glamsquad.com. Take a moment to review the pricing on the screen. We offer many service upgrades and add-ons at an additional cost to the client. Some examples are adding extensions to a blowout, lashes to a makeup application, or even adding spa treatment to a mani or pedi. Keep in mind that pricing is subject to change, and it is helpful to visit glamsquad.com for most recent pricing and updates. As a beauty professional, you will earn 60% commission and 20% gratuity. For example, if you provide a makeup application for $90 with a lash application of $25, you will receive 60% commission of the total service price, which comes out to $69. You will always receive 20% gratuity, which is an additional $23. The total amount you as a beauty professional will receive on this specific example of a $115 service is $92. All services have a credit card processing fee of 2.75%, in this case, $2.53, making your take-home total $89.47. How payment works. Glamsquad processes payments via a third-party payment processor called Stripe at the end of the day on Tuesdays. That means your pay will be directly deposited on Thursday or Friday of the same week, depending on your bank. Reminder, if you want to get paid, it's important that you set up your Stripe account as soon as possible. While rare, it is important to know how to report a correction if you spot any inconsistencies. Please review your weekly summaries in your GS Pro against the work that you have done for the prior week. If something doesn't match up, you can report a payment correction via your GS Pro app. Once submitted, there is no need to follow up with an email. And finally, we love to splash our pros on our feed. When posting your Glamsquad clients, be sure to tag Glamsquad and use the hashtag Glamsquad. Tagging is how our social media finds and reposts your content. If you're not so social, you can always email your work to social@glamsquad.com. Helpful links. Save these details securely. You're going to need to reference them. Okay, we're official. Welcome to the squad.
And there you have it. Congratulations. Welcome to the squad. Thank you for completing orientation. Next steps, select your zones, open your books. We can't wait to see you take appointments. Thanks for everything.